Hi all. Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Oh my God, you guys. Omid is doing a nice slow death on Twitter. Let's cover this real quick, shall we? Here we go. Apparently, Discovery Channel UK did a documentary called Recollections May Vary. In order to make this what they considered to be a good documentary, they reached out to none other than Scooby-Doo. That's right, the author of the book Finding Freedom, which is really, we all know how we feel about the book. So anyway, they interviewed Scooby-Doo, and this is what he said during the documentary. Listen to this.
Interpretation of it, but said to Oprah and what the palace have said so far about the situation with Archie, perhaps one can assume that Meghan was wrong in her interpretation of it, but said...
So let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, that Harry's wife claimed in the Oprah show that Archie was being denied a title due to the George V convention, which she claimed the royal family was trying to change so when Charles becomes king, he would not get the title of prince. And let's not forget that she provided not one drop of proof of these allegations. Moving on. When Omid went on that show and said that Harry's wife might have been mistaken, the sugars went nuts. I said before that it wasn't going to take much to get people to turn against him, but this is ridiculous. This particular sugar wrote at the bottom, in case you can't read it, that he should eat crap, stay away from Meghan, go enjoy the money he made off of her, but you have lost it with many of Meghan's fans. What a shame. On a different thread that I could only partially see, he wrote at the top, "No, I didn't say that. I recapped the produced interviewer's questions in my response." And the person at the bottom told him he should go to hell, that he was obviously trying to get back in with the royals and the British media's good graces. And Meghan clearly said there was a plan when Charles became king not to give Archie a title, which based on the convention Harry's children are entitled to have. When somebody made a point about the money, this is what he responded. "You make a good point. However, I turned down most royal documentary TV requests sent my way. In this instance, the producer was presented as a tasteful concept for the Discovery Network, using a diverse range of voices, and that was what appealed to me. The fee was lower than most." The hate towards this man was so much that he put out a series of tweets and set them up so that nobody could comment on them. The first tweet stated, quote, "I try to be careful with interviews I agree to do. So when a production company pitched a considered doc on the impact of the Oprah interview for a network I respect, featuring a diverse lineup of voices, it sounded good. Had I known the truth, my answer would have been no." An obvious backpedal. Next. His next tweet said, quote, "If you've been here long enough, you'll know how I feel about body language experts and the like being used in the royal news. So you can imagine how disappointed and surprised I was to see myself tonight on a documentary centered around that exact style of analysis." And the next day, as the abuse continued, he wrote, quote, "What we're not going to do is take me recapping a question asked in a documentary interview, twist it and pretend that my opinion, and then completely ignore my actual answer. Take your pathetic clickbait and do something better with your dry life. Literal trash." Now, some people came to his defense. If you can see the above tweet, it says, "Dear Sussex Squad, I love you so much. I see some of you are siding with Meghan abusers because of a clip. I hope you wise up and know that the media attacks anyone who is fair to Meghan. Before you attack Omid, watch the whole documentary." And then she came back and wrote again, "I have not watched it yet, but I'm sure Omid is innocent." You know, I've said before that this plasticized man, because if you look at the picture above, he's absolutely plasticized himself with plastic surgery. I've always said that it wasn't going to take much for him to be thrown away once he's reached his usefulness. The fans are unhappy and there's nothing to be done about that. What a shame. On to bigger and better things. It's our Fin update time. This is what happened earlier today. So I have to let you guys know what just happened. I was out working in the yard and I came in and I looked in and the dog was gone. And he was sleeping, and I was like running around like an idiot looking for the dog. And I came over here as I was running around and found him. Hi, Pumpkin. So what do you guys think about the fact that Omid is basically being markled, that everybody is turning on him? Make sure to leave your comments below. Don't forget to email me. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget about that coffee fund. And as always, have a great day.